Hi everyone, good afternoon. This is Mr. Pillarson, research scholar, Pondicherry University. This afternoon, I'm very happy to have our friend Mr. Rohej from Nepal. Mr. Rohej is doing his master in South Asian Studies, Pondicherry University. So this time, hi Rohej.
Hello, Mr. Pillarson.
So I would just request you to just say something about yourself.
Uh, as you said, I'm Rohej Khatiwada
Oh
from
yes, yes, full
from
name.
Nepal,
Yes.
and I worked some years as journalist in Nepal, and now here I am pursuing my postgraduate on South Asian Studies at Pondicherry University.
Oh, thank you for that short introduction. Well, so I just this is a common question. This question we asked several times. We have so despite so many universities, so many good colleges here and there, all over the world, across the world, Rohej choose Pondicherry University South Asian Studies. So I just want to know the just one or two reason why you
Okay,
choose.
thank you. I think it's a very interesting question also. So what brought me here is a scholarship, that is South Asia Foundation scholarship, which provides scholarship for the students from all member countries of the SARC. And here is the department, United UNESCO Madanjeet Singh Foundation, Madanjeet Singh Institute for South Asia Regional Cooperation, MISARC,
Okay, okay.
that provides classes for the South Asian studies, course for South Asian Studies, and then I arrived here through the South Asia Foundation scholarship.
So that means you have spent here around 1 year.
Yeah,
So one more year.
yeah, I have to stay here.
Okay, okay. So I hope that Rohit has another one more year. Despite this COVID-19 pandemic, I hope that he will get through his and let's pray and hope that he will complete the course and
Thank you,
go back
Mr. Pillarson.
safely. Okay. So now, next thing is that your likes and dislike most in India.
Thank you. So we have we are in different countries but the same societies,
Yes,
which is divided by the political boundaries,
yes.
but we have the similarities in so many things.
Okay, okay.
So I don't know what should how should I mention that likes or dislikes, because it is it applies to Nepal also, and it applies to India also. But if you talk about my experience here, what I like is I like this institute, which
Okay,
have
okay,
good
okay.
infrastructure, and the investment that India is doing in education. I think it's better than in Nepal.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. And you know, as personally, let me tell you, I am also from Manipur, extreme corner of eastern part
Yeah.
of India. So when I came to South India for the first time, more than nearly 20 years back now,
Yeah.
in I don't know exactly, I don't remember now.
Yeah.
So I found this South Indian food, it was really difficult. So I had to struggle
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
You must
If you
have,
talk about
but
food, let
but
me
now I
let
am
me
able to adjust.
yeah
Okay, okay.
let me say about the food. So to have dosa, to have idli, sometimes it's fascinating, but when you have to adjust with the different taste of the South India, it is a little difficult for the
Yeah.
North Indians and Northeast people from Northeast and Nepal. So we have the different kind of taste, but I think they are good for it.
Okay, okay. So now, so how do you manage yourself? You know that most of the institutions are closed down, and then international flight also seems to have been cancelled.
Yeah.
So here, how do you manage yourself, and how are you adjusting your life
I think I
in your
think
hostel?
I think it was difficult to stay away from home in this kind of situation, and you want to go home and to
Yes.
be with your family. That is one thing. But if you talk about the Pondicherry University and this hostel, it is very safe
Yes.
and good
Yes.
facility for us,
Okay.
because we have our own kitchen. We can cook by ourselves and everything. Groceries, things are available here, and you have such a beautiful environment here and a
Yeah.
wide
Yeah.
surrounding compound of the
Yeah.
university,
Yeah.
and you can walk, you can enjoy here. So you can be with nature. You can listen to the birds singing. So it's good to be here.
Okay, hi guys, friends. Here is a man, Mr. Rohej. In full name is Mr. Rohej Khatiwada, right? Khatiwada. He enjoyed the natural beauties of this campus, and also he is a person who cook the food himself. So we are very happy to have some such person. So he don't have much difficulties even during this pandemic. Okay, well, coming to your academic matters, what are the most challenging academically when you go through these studies? The challenging.
Uh, so challenges are here, I think. So here we are from different countries in the same class. At least we are from 5-6 countries,
Yes, yes.
and our levels are different. So most of the students came from the different background, and also I came from the different background, not from this political science or international relation background. So to adjust with the friends of so many countries, so it is fun also, but
Yeah,
but
yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
you will find some kind of differences,
Right,
and different level and ways of understanding. So it is challenging and interesting also.
Yeah.
And another thing is the way of teaching is little bit different here,
Oh,
and
I see.
obviously
So
language also.
can you just tell us so that it will be helpful for others who are also applying for study like you in the future? So it may be good, bad, that may be there, but that differences little bit.
Uh, okay, so basically we have the same kind of teaching system. Yeah,
Okay.
if you go to the 6 month semester system,
Okay.
and all the education based on lecture system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and in these countries like Nepal and India, we do not follow this kind of technological things much, and we
Right, right,
listen
right.
we
Correct.
listen the professors and our teachers a lot, and
Correct.
we have to do everything with those, and only the things are here in Nepal. mm, we in the beginning of the semester we get the textbooks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
through
Okay.
his
Okay.
textbook
Okay.
you are
Okay.
studying,
Right.
and here I didn't find that system. The teachers recommend some books, and sometimes at the end of the semester, and so but that has both things.
Okay.
So if you
Okay.
get the textbook
Yes. Yes.
in the early semester, but you may follow only that textbook, and
Okay.
you may be close. But if you didn't get the textbook, your interest may go to further, and you may use different materials, and but sometimes you may not be clear of the topic, so there are some kind of differences, and many other things also that here. One thing that you will face difficulties with if you come from the North India, or if you come from Nepal,
Yes. Yes.
or if you come from Northeast, one thing you will face difficulties to understand the accent, South
That's right.
Indian
Okay,
accent.
okay, accent.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Rohit said that one of the most difficult thing he come across out of all those things, accent, that the way they people
Yeah.
speak. But by now, I hope you must have
Yeah,
understood
yeah,
something.
I get the way of English
Okay,
the Tamil
okay,
people
okay.
speak.
Okay, Rohit, thank you so much for you expressing all these things. Now, in the course of your staying here and studies, where you in any kind of difficult situation?
Luckily, I haven't faced any kind of such difficult situations
Okay,
yet,
okay, okay.
and I have nothing to say.
Okay, then Nepal is just next door to India, border area.
Yeah.
So lots of similarities are there. But you, as an international student, why don't you just spell out that these are the strength of India, these are the weaknesses of India. Just few things.
Uh, I don't know. The question you ask covers the very vast area, because it goes through political system, or the differences between the governments or political thoughts, to the cultures, to the people connection, to the education system. So it's a
Okay.
vast area. I don't know where you
Okay.
want to be focused.
No, no, but avoiding all those, there may be so many controversial issue, this and that, but avoiding all those things, what I mean is, some of the strength of India means, these are some of the good
Yeah.
things of India,
Yeah.
and these are some of the things which can be improved. for international students?
Oh, with just I mentioned that the India made good investment in the education area and built a university like this. They founded university like this. It's very fascinating, very interesting.
right.
So see here also you can find good infrastructure and good nature, good compound, and you can enjoy this education. But now see there are some controversial issues around the India, and there are
We know that.
yeah,
We know
yeah,
that.
and the university students are not as free as they should have been
That's right. That's right.
to speak.
Yes.
So,
yes.
if the society goes more liberal and the freedom of speech become more
Yeah.
more open,
Yes,
so
yes, yes.
these things
Never
would
mind, never
make
mind.
the society better. I think.
Okay. Thank you for that, Rohit. See, you know that India is, so to say, considered to be, so to say, subcontinent,
Mhm. Yeah.
and also it is unity in diversity because of the diverse culture
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
So you may, you'll find, even in Pondicherry University, you might have find several people here.
Yeah.
So even in within India itself, there are cultural differences are there.
Yeah.
Then when you go to Nepal, there you have again your again distinctive cultures are there.
Yeah.
So why don't you say something about the cultural things? Is there any all the cultural thing that you have in your country and India are the same, or can you find out some distinctive cultural differences between your country and India, and how we can uh, make it more beautiful?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
we can come and
it's
unite
very
together?
it's very interesting,
Yeah.
Mr. Pillarson, because
Yeah.
Nepal and India shares the history from the
Yes,
ancient time
yes.
and also the culture. So what you see, all the people from same culture have been divided into two cultures
Yes,
all
yes.
around the borders.
Right.
Like if you went to the far west hill of Nepal, so you will find similarities between the culture of Uttarakhand and Nepal
Right.
around the border. And if you go to the western Nepal, there you will find similarities between the Awadhi speaking people, and in the more east there you will find Maithili speaking people, Mithila people in the both sides. And if you go to the hillside, and also the this Rajbangshi and other communities in Tarai, East Tarai, and if you go to the hillside, there you will find Nepali speaking people up to the Manipur,
Yeah,
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 and
correct.
maybe sometime to the Burma also, Myanmar
Okay,
also.
okay.
So the political borders divided people, and they are always trying to cooperate to improve their culture and cultural uh, exchange.
Yeah,
So
yeah, cultural
it is something
exchange.
beautiful. So we
Yeah.
have to promote this kind of cross-border cultural things
Yes.
that can make people's life easier and our culture rich.
Oh, thank you so much. So we need to promote our culture and their culture together, and then we should also strive for, how can we, uphold
Yeah,
each other and live
yeah,
together. Oh well, now you are away from home for so long,
yeah.
so you must be missing something. But no need to mention everything. But what are the most that miss most, which you miss most?
Okay, thanks. Very interesting question, Mr. Pillarson. So sometimes when I travel here, and sometimes I see the hills,
Okay.
that I feel like I reached home.
Oh,
So I think I miss hills because
oh
from here I
yeah.
can't see any hill.
Yeah, we can't see any hill.
Yeah.
Somehow we can see the water. That's all.
Yeah.
So don't worry. After 1 year, Rohit will be back to Nepal.
But here are so many
He
things that
will.
attracts us and
Yeah.
that keeps us here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Rohit, thank you. So, what will be your recommendation to other friends from Nepal if they want to come to India for study? You will encourage them, or how?
Oh, see. So it's interesting because India is a very big country, and there are the differences. So there are different institutions, and the education also, maybe the level of education, the standard of the education and the way of that is maybe differences. So we have to follow our interest, and we have to do little research
Okay,
if that
okay.
institute meets your interest or not.
Okay, okay, okay. So it is quite positive. Rohej is quite positive about Indian education system. But as he has already pointed out, some differences of this education system also there. But what is the striking difference between India and Nepal when it comes to education system?
Uh, so
You have mentioned before also.
I can't pinpoint the things because
Okay.
most of the time we have the similar systems,
Okay.
and in I think we have similar systems. But one thing I find here are lots of private universities which Nepal do not have, and but I think the central universities and state universities running by the governments are doing better, and
Okay,
also
okay.
private universities are making some contribution.
Yes.
So this is one different, and another different is in India you will get chance to be with the students of different culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And maybe in Nepal also you may get in a small scale, but not this kind of in large
Okay.
scale. So you will meet friends from so many different linguistic background, cultural background, and geographical range. So it will be fascinating.
Okay, thank you, Rohej. Rohej is very positive about Indian education system. He likes Indian way of learning, so he encouraged more students from Nepal also to come. But before coming here, they should not just simply come and get admission, but they should do little more research, which institute they have to join, where to go. Then only by knowing all these things, they can join. But just one or two, and then we'll wind up. uh, Cost of living and also the fee structure, everything, is it affordable?
Yeah.
Your country and here is same similar
So
kind
actually,
of
actually,
structure?
I do not have a better idea about the fee and everything because here I am in
Oh yes, yes, yes.
scholarship.
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
if you talk about the living cost, it is cheaper in this area.
Oh here.
Particularly if you talk about the Pondicherry, it is cheaper than Nepal.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, there here is cheaper, and thank you for that. Now, what is the general perception of India? See, there are many friends, people from Nepal, who might not have visited India, but they have seen so many in the papers, newspaper, and then movies and all they have seen. But what is the general perception of India by the Nepalese,
Uh,
people
see,
from Nepal?
there is a very good connection, and there is a very good people-to-people relation between those countries. As I mentioned earlier, the people of the same culture have been divided by the political border,
Oh,
and they have
yeah,
the
yeah,
good
yeah.
cultural exchange.
Okay,
If you talk about the Nepali-speaking people, or if you talk about the Maithili-speaking people, or if you talk about the Awadhi and Bhojpuri-speaking people, they all have been divided into two countries. So they have very good people-to-people communication. And another thing I want to suggest,
Yeah, yeah,
India,
please,
there
please.
is not only one India. So India have many India inside India.
Interesting.
So that if you talk about the South India, so you will find things totally different than North India. And if you talk about the Northeast, it may be totally different in the so
Totally
many aspects.
Yes.
So no, there is one thing, and sometimes there may be disputes or reluctance in the government level,
Yes.
but it doesn't. It should not affect the people-to-people relation, people-to-people communication, and in this level because we live in the same society.
Yes, yeah. Thank you, Rohit. But finally, but not the least, now the world is going through a very difficult crisis, that is COVID-19 pandemic. So I don't know whether you are comfortable. If not, our conversation is almost over now. But would you like to comment something on COVID-19, and also what are the, as per your understanding, and also the message that you want to convey to the people, what are the preventive measures that you think that we should follow?
I don't think I should mention about it because we all have listened and read and watch a lot about it, and we know the preventions, we know the remedies, and but the problem we are facing in all South Asian countries, that our governments are not acting very with responsibility, and they are not providing the facilities that we expect from the government in the situation. That you will see number of hospitals or beds with the ventilator are not increasing how it should have been increased, or the no proper relief are not getting the people of the lower section. So we have to think about our neighbors. We have to show our loves in such
Yeah.
times.
Okay,
So
okay.
that is my that's what I want to say.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Rohit. Now the message in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic that people are going through worldwide, including South Asian countries. Here is a gentleman from Nepal, Mr. Rohej. He's saying that at such time, one of the most, of course, governments are doing their level best, providing relief, material, this and that, but sometimes it doesn't reach those who are really in need of that. So those things should be taken care by the concerned authorities. And also one final point very interesting and important he mentioned was we must love our neighbors. So at such time we should not think of those who are in tested positive or somebody. We should not neglect them. We should show love, concern, and also do all possible help and extend our helping hand to them. So that is the message Rohit want to convey to everyone who are watching this video. And thank you for watching. Thank you, Rohit.
Thank you, Mr. Pillarson,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this wonderful
Okay.
opportunity to have
Hope that
communication with you.
hope that we'll meet again.
Okay,
And
thank you.
do well in your research.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.